Hello, hello, hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. Alexia, why are you laughing?
Because we are at your parents' house, and right now your dad is listening to a very loud music that I don't recognize which one it is, but it's very funny.
Yeah, so can we start off with a correction?
Uh-huh.
My dad is listening to a very loud song.
Song.
You said a very loud music. So remember, in English, uma música is a song. You could say my dad is listening to loud music if you're talking about music more generally.
That's what I was trying to
Right.
do.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that is one of the benefits of being a podcaster when you are 30 years old. Sometimes you get to stay and live with your parents.
Yes. So today we are talking about the future of TV.
Mm-hmm. The future of
TV.
So this is the schwa sound, o som do schwa, aquele som bem relaxado. The future of TV.
The future of TV.
Perfect. Yeah. So as many of you listeners probably know, the rise of streaming services is super popular nowadays. Everyone has Netflix, HBO Go.
Only here in the United States, HBO more than the other parts of the world.
I feel like a lot of people have HBO in other places to watch Game of Thrones.
So what happens in Brazil, at least when I left Brazil, it was like this. You could watch Game of Thrones through Net.
Yeah.
With their streaming, which is called Now.
So. Right. So you could watch through your cable subscription.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we have a lot of different streaming services. And what I think is really interesting, Alexia, is with the rise of all of these new streaming services, I'm kind of thinking about what will the future of TV look like? Will it only be streaming? Or will cable TV still be something that we deal with?
We were talking about this with your parents, or at least with your dad, I think last week, right? And we were talking about like you had to pay for cable and then you had to pay to all the streaming that you would like to have. And at the end of the month, you're paying a lot of money just to have the good channels and the good streaming.
Yeah, it can be very, very expensive.
Yeah. So what I think is going to happen is that either the TV itself, the machine, will already come with the like a smart TV, just the way that we have, and you won't need cable to use anything of that with that TV. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I think that kind of already exists. And on old TVs, you can fix that problem really easy by using a device like a Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire Stick, or a Roku.
Yes, but talking about the Brazilian reality, most of the cable services, they won't let you have their services without the cable package. You know, you can't buy only the internet package.
Right. It's kind of the same deal here in the US that most people receive their cable and the internet and normally their phone, their cell service, all from the same company. So it is kind of a racket. Do you understand that word, racket?
It's like a golpe.
More like a scheme, yeah. Yeah, so a couple of different things. First, just to clarify, when we are talking about cable TV, we are talking about the old type of TV that you receive through a cable provider and you have like
the channels.
Basic TV, you might have 20 channels. If you have like the Supreme package, like my dad has 700 channels and there's never anything on. And at the end of the day, he still watches Netflix.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I think now that we don't only have Netflix, but now we have new things like
Amazon Prime, HBO Go, the Apple TV,
Disney Plus, Hulu, and
Roku.
yeah, and we also have a lot of new internet providers. Like you can get your internet through Google or your cell phone through Google. And a lot of these things are disconnected now. So let me ask you, do you think there is a benefit to still having cable TV?
Not really. I mean, I was just watching cable TV.
I was waiting for you to say no.
I was just watching cable TV, but just because I clicked power on and it was automatically Automatically.
Yeah. So let's start. Remember, whenever you have a difficult word in English, you want to break this word down into its most simple parts. So let's start with the word auto.
Auto.
Great. So remember the AU combination in English. Most of the time, we're not saying ow, but we're saying aw. Auto.
Auto.
Automatic.
Automatic.
I almost heard automatic. Automatic.
Automatic.
Automatically.
Automatically.
Excellent. Great job, Emma.
Thank you. So it was automatically there. But usually when I want to relax and just spend time watching some TV, I'll go to Netflix and find Friends or How I Met Your Mother, and that's it, you know. And I do miss having in Portugal, for example, a streaming that would show Criminal Minds and Law and Order and etc. etc. And this has on cable TV. So I would be a little bit in the middle of this situation.
You're a little conflicted, but I'm pretty sure if it doesn't already exist, that one of the streaming services will buy all of your true crime shows.
I hope so. I'm waiting for it. I'll sign up.
Yeah. My personal problem with cable TV is exactly what you said. You turn on the TV, it's automatically there. And then all of a sudden, you're watching Say Yes to the Dress or 90 Day Fiancé. But it's not something that you were doing on purpose, like intentionally.
No.
You know, with Netflix, you look for a show, you find a show, and you watch it. So there's a lot more purpose and intentionality there.
I would say that also, like people like my dad and your parents, they would say, what about the news? What's going to happen with the news? We don't watch the news. That's something that I'm not doing. I haven't been doing this.
Yeah.
For a long time now.
Yeah. Or I haven't done this in a long time.
Yeah. But our generation is more like computer news, you know, we see everything on the computer.
Yeah, so the two most common arguments that I hear from other generations, older people, in general, I'm talking about our parents. Number one, what about the news?
Those baby boomers.
Yeah. Okay, boomer. Have you heard about that?
No.
Okay, boomer. It's like a really common meme on the internet that a lot of people in our generation, whenever an older person says something they don't agree with, they don't even argue anymore. They just say, okay, boomer. Like, okay, you can die now. So the two most common arguments that I hear, number one, what about the news? That kind of thing. First, my reaction would be, okay, you already get the news online as well. Like our parents, they look at their phone. My dad is always looking at his iPad. He's still getting the news.
Yes, but at the same time, it's a family time for them. Just sit down and watch the news, you know, like having dinner or whatever. It was a family time for me, but I do understand when they say that, but I think as well that it's really easy to fix this.
Yeah.
Like Amazon or whatever could buy CNN and the other one could buy Fox News and everyone would be happy because they would already have the streaming.
Yeah. And most of these streaming services offer some version of like CNN Go or like Fox News Live where you can watch these things on a streaming service.
Yeah.
The second argument I hear about streaming services is what about sports?
Well, Disney Plus has already the package with ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty much my argument is first, there's always a way to watch sports. Maybe you will have to find a link on the internet or download something or use a VPN, but you can always do it. And secondly, a lot of things like ESPN, now you can stream all of that. You have to pay for it, but it's probably cheaper than cable. I know my dad watches a lot of golf. I think the Golf Channel was purchased by NBC. You can stream that now. So honestly, I don't see any downsides to saying goodbye to cable TV forever and saying hello to the future of TV.
Yes, that's true. And I want to thank your dad, Jamie, because of him, I have Netflix. And I have also Amazon Prime. So thank you, Jamie, if you ever listen to this episode.
I'm sure he is listening, and I'm sure he is saying, you're welcome.
Yes, and I'm his TV buddy, so that's fine.
Yeah, cool. So we've been talking about a lot of more complicated English language learning type things lately. So this week we're going to take it easy. We're going to put our feet back, sit on the couch, and talk about TV.
Yes, I love that because I love TV.
Cool. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.